In Movies and Money today, police patrols and a possible big money weekend are among the predictions as Joker debuts at the box office.
When I was a little boy and told people I was going to be a comedian, everyone laughed at me. Well, no one's laughing now.
You can say that again, pal.
Let's turn to our film critic now, Eric Childress. Hello to you, Eric.
Hi, Angie.
Well, as you know, Eric, Joker is arriving this weekend with an equal amount of praise and controversy. What can you tell us?
Well, that's right, Angie. One of the most anticipated films of the fall movie season is Todd Phillips' interpretation of the villainous Joker from the Batman comics. A great amount of skepticism confronted this project from the outset, given that it seemed like we had already been given the definitive version of this character thanks to Heath Ledger's incredible and posthumous Oscar-winning performance in Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight back in 2008. But with Joaquin Phoenix's casting and the involvement of no less than Martin Scorsese as an executive producer, many took a wait-and-see approach. Then, as Warner Brothers chose to unveil it at major festivals such as Venice and Toronto, that signaled that the studio had confidence in it as a legitimate awards player, if only for Phoenix's performance. But then the response out of Venice went from a lot of glowing reviews to the film going so far as to win the festival's Golden Lion Award, though many skeptics have signaled this as a way of that festival thumbing its nose at the criticism it received this year, as special awards were also given to filmmakers Roman Polanski and Nate Parker with the black marks they have on their past behavior. But the die had been cast, and Joker appeared to be a serious player beyond the healthy box office is likely to court this weekend.
You actually screened the movie at the Toronto Film Festival. Are you joining in on the praise?
Not even for a moment, Angie. Now, my thoughts on Todd Phillips over the years do not include a lot of positive ones. Phillips appears to have no grasp on who the Joker is. No, by Phillips' view, the Joker is a mentally ill, picked-upon loser with a mother who may or may not have been driven insane herself by past trauma, inflicted upon her possibly by none other than Thomas Wayne, the father of Bruce. That invites the audience to express empathy for a character who is driven to violence first by self-defense and then later for his own warped sense of justice in an unjust world.
There's some concerns out there that Joker could lead to acts of violence, and as we mentioned, security has been beefed up in certain areas.
It has, Angie. Even the Colorado Theater in Aurora, where a gunman killed 12 people and directly injured 62 during the opening night of The Dark Knight Rises, chose not to book Joker. That being said, I certainly don't want to be a party to creating fear. I have always spoken out against the idea that movies create violent behavior rather than be a reflection of them. But Todd Phillips needs to understand why people are reacting this way and asking these questions in a society that is too often on edge, given how frequently these mass shootings have occurred.
Well, Eric, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for coming on our show, and we'll see you here next week.
Thank you, Angie.
For more Business First AM, check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.